not sure which is worst. Losing my hair or my mind. Every step I take is being narrated in my head by a horrible text-to-speech converter. It all started on a fine night, when Walkat, on her way back home from another epic adventure, heard a mysterious tune coming from the woods. As she proceeds, she realizes where it is coming from. Stands beside the narrow path, a gypsy wagon. And beside the wagon, a gypsy woman, swaying to the tune like some kind of a lunatic, luring the passers-by to her trades.
Aha! You found me.
It's about time to get me some soap anyway, thought Walkat. And so, she approaches her.
Have a look. Have a look.
But for some reason the gypsy would not do any business with her. Instead, she keeps mumbling about irrelevant things.
I once met a Canadian in the wild north of here. An interesting man, quite immune to my charms.
Walkat is not interested in hearing her life story. She just needs the soap to wash the dusts off her hair, which the gypsy would not sell.
Spirits, preserve me!
So, out of her frustration, she antagonizes her.
You're going to regret this.
She did not mean any actual harms though.
And don't bother coming back.
Unnecessarily, that is. Satisfied, that ought to teach her a lesson, thought Walkat, and proceeds with her journey. If only she knew what she got herself into. Bad signs start to pile up real soon. First she sees a figure, frozen in the middle of the road, as if without any soul. On a closer look, it feels almost like Walkat is looking into a mirror. Chilling, but Walkat is not easily scared. She continues on her journey, but almost immediately is cut short by a train in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's never a good sign. And then later that night, she has this strange dream that went on for what felt like an eternity. Where she finds herself trapped on a snowy mountain top with a couple of other confused souls. And the day after, she tells herself, not sure which is worst. Losing my hair or my mind. Every step I take is being narrated in my head by a horrible text-to-speech converter. And I don't even know what that is. Walkat decides to get some fresh air. Yes, a hat. Just what I need. But the store won't even let her in. At that point she notices for some reason, they all despise her.
Stop staring!
It's like suddenly everyone is under some kind of spell or something. Everywhere she goes, it's the same thing. No matter how hard she tries to fit in.
I wish to be left alone!
Everyone looks at her like she is some kind of a disease. Everywhere. And then, out of the blue, they start brawling with her for nothing.
That's it! I'm gonna knock the color off you.
Everywhere she goes.
You want it? That's it!
Eventually they grow sick of her, drive her out from her home in the classy part of St. Denis. Walkat decides to put an end to this all. Gotta find that gypsy, make some kind of deal, she says. Everybody lust after something, right? Just need to figure out what this gypsy crave for. She goes back to where she first saw her. From dusk to dawn she searches high and low, but with no luck. For weeks she tries to track her down. But that gypsy seems to be vanished without any trace. She asks herself, is it just going to be like this from now on? Without any sign for a remedy, she starts losing it.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
He asks, and then with excitement he answers to himself, yes, it is her.
Great, I hear multiple voices in my head now, she mumbles.
From the mountaintop, in that dream, he continues.
You talking to me? She asks.
Yes, yes. You met her too, didn't you? He replies.
In a low trembling voice she asks, her, the gypsy?
Who else? He replies. He added, oh, she got her hands on you too, huh?
She almost bursts out crying. You know her? You know where I can find her?
You don't find her, she finds you, the other guy interrupts. Then he continues, at dawn, when the sun rises, she will.
You shut the beep off, he yells at the other guy before he can finish. Then he explained to her, poor guy, took it hard, got the worst speech converter of them all. Then with frustration he added, whatever, we are all doomed for life anyway.
Again the other guy interrupts, she tried to feed me to the gators. And he continues, I ran and ran and ran like.
You shut the beep off, they both yelled at the other guy.
With a determined voice, she tries to convince them, look, we just can't give up like that. We need to break this curse. Whatever it takes.
The other guy's mumbles, I broke my fingers escaping her cabin in the swamp. Then I run away as far as I can from Bayou.
Cabin in the swamp in Bayou.
The water is dark with venom, says the other guy as he passes away.
Cabin in the swamp in Bayou, she repeats. So she enters the cabin and immediately realizes she is at the right place. The interior is mesmerizing and chilling at the same time. The room is full of antiques and art pieces. On her right, a table full of candles, burning as if someone just lit them. A huge painting is covering most of the left wall. There is no one home though. Yes, it's definitely her cabin, she mutters. She looks around. The woman must be somewhere close, she thinks. Then she sees some writing on the wall. The water is black with venom. What's that supposed to mean? She asks herself. She wants to take a look around the area, see if she can find her, or some trails, or something. And then it happens. Right before her eyes, Blackbird disappears. And reappears as a crocodile. She tries to tame Blackbird. Whoa boy, it's me. She was wrong. Losing her only friend is the worst of them all.
I have been out here for as long as the running rivers. What a pure and gentle spirit.
Now, who the hell are you? This won't be my first kill, you understand?
When Walkat wakes up the next day, she realizes she is long away from home. Maybe that's for better, she thinks. Blackwater. A new town, a new beginning perhaps. Maybe she can start it all over again over here. Wash it off and build it all from ground. Get a job in a store or a ranch. Work her way up on the ladder. But first thing first, she always heard about the spectacular shows in Blackwater.
Good morning.
Hello. Still have a few seats left. In the mood? Hey, everyone needs a ticket. No exceptions.
Hello! Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. I am your host, Aldridge T. Abington. During extensive travel through this and foreign lands, I have procured a show so fantastical, there exists nothing like it. For it is blessing enough to bring these gifted artists to you. San Servino!
Be careful with that fire.
Miss Robin Koninsky!
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. Hello? Your wife from Blackwater calling.
The mysterious Maya!
Walkat couldn't take it anymore. That was horrible, she tells herself. Highly overrated and mostly annoying. Maybe a drink or two to ease the pain a little, she suggests.
Well, look who it is. Good to have you back.
Back. Have I been here before? She asks herself. Who knows? Time doesn't seem to hold any meaning for me anymore, she added.
Hello, buddy. I am waiting for my friends to join the server.
Well, whatever he served you must be good cause you are talking gibberish, says Walkat.
I am a hacker. I can help you get free golds. If you want free golds, email me at blackvenom591@g.
Whatever, I don't have time for this, says Walkat as she walks out the bar. But then she pauses. Wait a second. Venom. The water is black with venom. the venom or not, nobody shoots Walkat in the back, she says. Time to send her to another server. Whatever that means. Well, that was relatively easy. With all the hot blood still rushing through her vein, Walkat realizes this could be it. Of course, this got to be it. It's her calling. She needs to clear out Blackwater, save it from the venom poisoning it. This is her ticket to home. And now that with venom gone, all she needs is to take care of the rest of her gang. She let out the war cry. I'm coming home.
Will you find me? Hope you find me.
You don't find her, she finds you.
When the sunrise, when the sun.
Man came in here yesterday, bald as a baby. I said, he's better off getting a shoe shiner.
You kidding?
So there she goes, finding herself on the ledge again. Not all story has to have a spectacular ending. But every story must come to an end at some point. And in the end, Walkat realizes it was all in her hand all along. To continue, or to put an end to all her sufferings. And before she takes that leap, the whole episode plays back right before her eyes for one last time. Hold on a sec. Of course, she says. Walkat start the conversation. So this is how you look without the makeups. Mr. Aldridge T. Abington. To which he replies, if you are looking for ways to get on my shows, I don't run a freak show, you know. You can't even force me into it, she defends. Then why are you following me? He asks. She replies, you are that Canadian who is quite immune to gypsy charms, aren't you?
I once met a Canadian in the wilds north of here. An interesting man, quite immune to my charms.
Madame Naser, he mumbles. He asks her, did she send you? Walkat replies, in a way. He tells Walkat, look, she got some talents, but not good enough to be on my stage. Walkat interrupts, not everything is always about your show. Then why are you here? He asks. Walkat replies, don't you get it? She is fascinated by you. She liked you. In a sad voice, Mr. Abington admits, I know she likes me. Then he quickly composes himself back, but my heart belongs to another. Walkat adds, the mysterious Maya, or Venom, as Madame Naser likes to call her. Abington quickly corrects her, I know Naser hates Maya like poison, but she got it all wrong. Maya is not the one. The love of my life is my shows. Walkat whispers to Abington's ears, she still thinks about you. She tells everyone about you, hoping that somehow, someone, in some way, he cuts her off in the middle by saying, look lady, I don't have time for this. I have my life over here, my shows. I won't get back to the fields again now. My feet are settled over here, and that's that. And nothing or no amount of love in the world can change that.
Always have some items I'm especially keen to acquire, and this means I pay especially well.
All feels like waking up from a long, long dream. Was it really a dream? Walkat reassures herself, doesn't matter now, as long as everything is back to normal. Well, almost. Now only if this damn narrator would just shut the